few months ago, I bought the Tourbox Lite because why not? I only done a writing review over at my newsletter, so it was time for a video version now. Hey, welcome to my Draw With Me session where you will see the messy success, failures and everything in between. If you're new here, I'm Jezz, an artist with ADHD and ASD. Let's dive in. First time I heard about the Tourbox was because of Adam Duff's YouTube channel, but I wasn't so interested back then. One is because it was expensive, and two, I didn't see the purpose with it, to be honest. But then he released a video about the Lite, a more cheaper option, and I got interested big time. It was just something in it that just clicked with me. I just like the design of it, that you can feel the buttons more better than the more expensive one. It just felt more like a controller for me. So when I was setting it up for the first time, it was pretty simple. But the hard part is that some keys did not really work. Most drawing softwares has the bracket key for the brush size. I don't use that because it's so far away. I kind of like having all the shortcuts on the same side of the keyboard. But I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna use this device, so why not keep it as it is? But I was unable to get that bracket key to work. It just gave me 9 and 8 and other kind of keys. It never gave me the right one. So I gave up and changed it up the way I usually have it for the keyboard, and it worked much better. When I finally made it work, I didn't add all the shortcuts on it. I only added the ones I usually use, like brush sizes, zoom, rotate, move around, Command C, everyone's favorite. I do have more shortcuts on this Lite on Rebel over Affinity, because Rebel has more options for that, like the brush opacity. I can't find that in Affinity. Maybe it's there and I'm blind, but I can't find it anyway. The best thing I know about this one is that this feels more like a controller. I am a control player over keyboard and mouse any day, and I try to keep it simple as possible for all the programs I'm using. So the same shortcut ends on the same combo and button. And the cool thing about this is that this program for Lite has presets. So you can add the program you're having, put all your combination and stuff, and it feels when you open that program. So it shifts every time you're using. So handy. So much better than having the same combo for all the programs and change all the combos in every program to make it work. In the beginning, I did add too many combos and shortcuts, so much that I kind of forgot what was what in the end. And I had to keep checking the program to just see where did I put that thing and where and so on. In the end, I stopped checking because I got tired of myself. And it's a me problem. A very annoying one. For this drawing I'm doing right now, I'm using Affinity Photo, and I'm trying to do a Stylized Character Expression. And as always, I fail at rendering. Somehow I forget how to add light. Not sure what's going on with me. I'm thinking to go back to the basic and just start over. It's so much information out there and everyone is doing different, and my brain is like exploding right now because of all the information out there. So I was thinking to just step back, maybe just start with grayscale and no color at all. I did buy this Tourbox around like August last year. A few months later, they released a new one that works with the iPad, and I got very pissed about that. I would love to have it on the iPad because I don't like the Affinity apps on it. The gesture on it sucks. It's somehow color pick even if I'm not even touching the screen. Procreate has a much better one, so a Tourbox would have helped me a lot, but I don't know. It feels so weird that they didn't add this kind of thing for the Lite. I know it only have Bluetooth, but still they could have done something to keep it lower and yeah, to work on all the devices. Like I said just moments ago, this device does not have Bluetooth compared to their more expensive one, and it does have less buttons, but I do like this design much better than the more expensive one because it has like more shapes to it compared to the one expensive one, and that's pretty much the biggest reason I did choose this one over the expensive one. I don't need a Bluetooth. It's not like I'm traveling like every day, so I don't need it that way. But then again, do I really need Bluetooth even if I'm traveling? It's just put it in the port and you're ready to go. In the beginning, I did get a little hand cramp for using it, but it did disappear over time. Also, finding the right position did the charm too. Was thinking of creating my own little wrist rest at my daglig verksamhet that I'm going to every week, but I didn't need to because it just went away. This device has speed up my workflow by a lot, not only for the digital painting, but also editing when I remember to use it. And that is the key point for this device. And I'm happy that I saved up and bought it, this little guy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this session, don't forget to check out the links below. I have got prints, co-freebies and even donations option if you want to support my art journey. Until next time, happy drawing.